Welcome back. So this is Ruckard Trailering strategy part 8. Okay, Ruckard Trailering strategy part 8. So today we are going to use another approach based on C2. So when the take profit wannabe is reached, then you go the other way around. Okay. So if you reach take profit, then you go to the opposite side and you go to the start of your trade. And also optional minimum take profit and maximum take profit. Okay. So these are new inputs. This is not going to be an OKA because it doesn't make sense. So I want to work with closed trades, not with whatever. So first of all, we need to make a copy of C2 into something else so that we can work with that. So we have this C here. We can save it as F anti tendency, reverse, anti or reverse, or yeah, probably reverse. And this is going to be F1, please. So down here we should have F1 too. That's it. Look at that. So now we should be able to add this new file, which is trailering F, and we can say based. We can say timer, so trailering reverse based on trailering timer, not being one in, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now we're going to work with this strategy. Hopefully it's the right one, because so there is a big work to be done so that the code replicates take profit and so on, although it's not as difficult as it sounds, but I want to keep everything else just in case we need it. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you a video and we will start, please. Zignaly, all of the profit, none of the work. Invest alongside the top digital asset managers and funds. If you use my link and deposit at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable thick coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees. Zignaly, all okay, so let's check all of this so that it makes sense. So yeah, I need to recreate everything from here. Not everything, but basically what you want to reach first is the take profit, and the stop loss, you don't care too much about the stop loss because the take profit should be reached first. So we want to reach the take profit from the two sides. So this is going to be quite amusing to work with, because we need to replicate a lot of stuff that, yeah. Okay, so first of all, we can take a look here on this enable trailing traffic, whatever. Okay, so okay. So this is just about using variables, but we need to know if we are inside a buy order. We need to know when we are no longer inside a buy order, and so on. If we are inside the sell order, we also need to know it. Yeah. The question is, can we reach stop loss in both of the trades? Yeah, probably. So the idea is, let me see. So I'm not sure if I'm going to. I might start from scratch because this is not easy to implement. So here you have some long stop loss, initial long stop loss, and so on. And do we even need any of this? That's the good question. We also need the new position price that get used. So we need a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I might end up starting from scratch, because this is too much complex in order to work with this, because I want to open two orders at the same time, and I mean not two orders, but I want to know if this is reached, so if the take profit has been reached or not. So the last comment is about this being based on trading warning, but we can do it in another way, which is yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's just start from scratch. It's going to be better in the end. So we can have Zignaly tutorial, not Zignaly tutorial, but Ruckard Zignaly template.py. It's going to be here in reverse. So this is based on Ruckard Zignaly template A14, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you take a look at this code, the last one is A14, so that's right. Okay. Now we need to do more stuff that we already done before. That it's, let me check the history here. TA. Use the proper name, add explanation on how the strategy works. Yeah. So the way you can do this is add explanation on how the strategy works. Then you've got some default values that I'm not sure I want to use right now, but yeah, I don't want these values, but I want to turn on take profit. Okay, so the first commit should be this one here, but this commit is related to trailering A. So now I have this trailering A modification, which I don't want to save this modification, so I just want this to have a change. And so what I can do is I can compare this into this. Okay, this will help me to modify this thing here with oh wait a moment. Yeah, I mean we need to change the date, but at least here it's going to have the right name. So let's fix this right now. Wait a moment. TV was based. Yeah, we should use TV instead of this. Yeah, sorry, then yeah. Have I saved anything? I don't know. So this is F reverse. Yeah, we have changed. Okay, let's copy this again. Oh, maybe I have not added this so that the commit has the right value. Okay, so now we should not have. Yeah, we have this A version which I'm going to restore to the original value. Now I'm going to focus on B, which was done step by step. So the first change is using the right name. So let's use this as base. So as I don't want this to be a problem later, I'm going to do it like this. And now I should be able to compare letter B. Okay, so letter B is this one here. Okay, and this one here. and this should be, so this is number 4, and this is going to be F1. Same thing is going to happen here, F1 and F1. Okay, so now I can take a look at F, and I can say please add this change, and use proper trailering name. That's all this commit is about. Nice. The other explanation is how the strategy works. So this is explained on this commit on B. So we are going, damn it, we are going to check out this commit trailering B, which we are going to say that we don't want this, and now we should be able to compare this again. I have already it open here, and I should have this change here, which is the strategy explanation. So now I should have reverse with the explanation. Being this was very simple, probably I should not have thought too much about this, but you know. Okay, next explanation is the strategy needs to be used in 1 hour. Okay, so we have yet another checkpoint that we need to use, which is B. So that means that we can add it here right now. That means that, yeah, okay. Now we can say show that the strategy needs to be used in 1 hour. Wait a minute. There happens to be one more space than the one we want to. Okay, so I'm taking a look at the default settings which I have here, and you know, strict strategy, I don't think I need it. Do we need enable take profit? Yes, but yeah, okay. Risk reward ratio, we don't need that. We are going to have a specific option to get how much take profit we want to have. Position ratio, no, there's no need. ATR multiplier, no, there is no need. Less, yeah, well, you want, the only thing you want is the ratio, so that the stop loss is based on the ratio, not the other way around. So what you want is a ratio of 4 0.25. Yeah, so okay, so let's take a look here. So let's get the commit for this changes here. Okay, so nice. And now we should be able to compare this. And we will check. So I don't think we need this change. This needs to be changed into true. This, let's say that yes, because you want the take profit. I mean, it's the other way around, but let's say that yes, and position ratio 2. But the position ratio needs to be 0.5 or something. So before saving anything, we're going here and we are going to check position ratio so that it is what the hell is this? So that it is 0.5. 0.5 is 1 to 2. What the hell are you, my friend? Maybe it's 1 to 1. I don't know. Okay, 0.50. Okay, so now we can check this. You can see how we enable take profit. Risk reward ratio is set to true and then it's 0.5. But we need these other settings about having a minimum and a maximum take profit, otherwise this is not going to be useful at all. Okay, so hit add, trailering F reverse. Yeah. So the commit is about using the default settings, something. Yeah, so TP template. Yeah, well, more or less. Okay, so template default settings were modified to match trailering strategy requirements. That's nice. Then you've got the trailering specific inputs. Yeah. Those ones we are going to copy them manually because I don't think it's not worth it. So basically what you do here is you search for the inputs which are here, and then you add here whatever you had on the timer. I mean, not everything, but whatever is good enough. So these are the settings that you have here. So so if you use this or not, this is not going to be a setting. Maximum profit discussion ratio, maximum loss discussion ratio, this and this. Training debug, yes. Long offset, short offset, these are settings, yeah. This period, yes. And this timed, we don't need them because this is from the timed strategy. Okay, so now I think I have we have this. So this is these all settings are virtual settings because I say so. So yeah. So I'm not sure what to do with this. Should we change only the variable names? Yeah. It's probably a good thing to change the variable names. So this is virtual. Yeah, let's use virt for everything here. This is not virtual, although it could be virtual if, yeah, yeah, it's true. This is virtual, everything is virtual. Okay, so we have these virtual variables, okay, and also these virtual enable stuff. So these are the first variables that we use in order to have this. However, as we only are going to take, as we are only going to work with take profit, we don't need stop loss variables now that I think about it. So this is what long offset, short offset, long period, short period. We don't need long period and short period because we are always doing, yeah, so we need an offset here, so no need or long and short variables. And here the same thing happens. The period is just this one here, and this is going to be trailering period, which is by default is 24. That's right, no need for this. Okay, because now we are working with long and short. What's the name? Okay, so take profit, maximum profit exclusion ratio, maximum loss exclusion ratio. That's it. And this is 5. Did we want this value or something else? That's a good question. Because what happened to work is the ratio take profit, something that I'm going to define later. Yeah, let's keep 5 here, although this might be quite big, so I'm not sure about this. Okay, so now I can have a nice reverse here, which I can add, and So what are we going to do here? That's a good question. What are we going to do here? Yeah, just use whatever commit we have. Trailering specific inputs. There are going to be more of those, but so far these are the ones that we want to use. Okay. So this is it. There's also init variables for all of this, which I don't know if this is a good idea to have them here. Trailering logic. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of stuff that needs to be rewritten properly. So the other thing that I want to check here is okay, so yeah, so the next thing I want to have here is setting related to the different ratios. So here we have this ratio, which is stop loss based on ATR. Okay, so we need this, but we need this to take profit so that it matches whatever you want to have. So this is done such a way. Wait a minute. Yeah, you are. So I want these settings. Okay. So this is beard ATR. So instead of being a stop loss, this is going to be take profit because I say so. Okay, this is take profit. So this needs to be I mean, instead of beard, this should be trailering, isn't it? Trailering ATR, because right now, okay, let me see. So eBeard ATR stop loss. This should be trailering ATR take profit. Let me see. That's it. So this is ATR. Yeah. So this is inside of the group trailering settings. So let's put it here so that it matches. Look at that. Okay, so what is the what is it going to be the default value so that this works properly? So we had some settings which are here. Not this one. What the hell was this? Here, ATR stop loss multiplier 5, with risk reward ratio 0.38. This is what we want to use. So if you are good enough with math, you can say that this is 1.9. So 1.9 take profit in order to start this good value for this trailering strategy. Okay. Enable trailing in the back. Okay, anyway. So now we can have this. Okay, so if we have specific inputs, maybe we can set this to not be. Let's just enable trailing in the back, which we can set this the first one. Then we've got the virtual one because this is not take profit. Then we've got this trailering take profit multiplier or something. Nice. So we should be able to just add this and fix commit. That's it. So now we have everything into single commit, which is nice. So this is the ATR take profit that needs to be reached by long and short queries. If it's not reached, then you know, we don't care too much. We just try another one or whatever. Okay, so what more do we need? Is there any setting here that we are usually modifying for the strategy to work? Yeah, this maximum excursion ratio. Which one? 125. I don't know which is the right one. Okay. So the next stuff that we have is the init variables for this trailering, which is maximum loss price. Yeah, this is going to be I mean, there is a lot of logic and so on and so on that we don't need anymore. That's nice. Okay, so we have some init variables which we might really use at 300. So let me check on the timer. 391 something. We have some init variables which are here, which I could copy and paste down here. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I mean, this is also something that it's not usually done. Dynamic take profit. What the hell is this dynamic trading trade profit variables? Okay, well, I don't want to know. Yeah, so the idea is that you put everything into here. You have the same thing that you had before. However, let's take a look what we have here. So we've got this trailer intake profit per one, trailer intake profit, maximum profit excursion, maximum profit price, stop loss. Yeah, okay, we need everything from here. The question is, do I use beard? Do I don't think I need to play with all of this. So let's use this like this, and then later on we will see what we do. So now we have this new code, and we can add it and say that these are the specific init variables. Okay, now we have some logic, and this is where the logic is not going to work as you would expect usually. Yeah, so basically first of all, there's a virtual trailering, long, short, and so on. So we need to have this logic. So okay, let's check this out so that it's easier to compare our stuff. Then we will find out. So this is letter B. So we don't want this to confuse ourselves. We don't want this to come into our commit. And now I should be able to compare this again. So this is B with our reverse. So let's reload everything. Yeah, long strategy, whatever. Have some settings here, and here you have these virtual settings which are different, but they are different because okay, so this is the implemented the super strategy. So we don't want to implement this, we want to do this as a virtual super strategy which will be used as we want to. So this should be found here. So this is virtual trailering logic. Okay, let's use beard as we have with all of the rest stuff. So by default this is false, and then we just know if we are going long or short depending on this stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, beer trailering. Yeah, this is. Are we going into the both strategy or not? And the answer is it depends on the offset. And yeah, so let's mark this like that, and let's search the inputs. Let's search the inputs here in the same strategy. Okay, so the first one is the offset, which is here. Okay, and the other one is the period, which is here. Nice. So that's it. So thanks to this virtual trainer logic, you know when you want to start this virtual trade, which is not virtual, but whatever. So yeah, let me check what we have so far. Okay, so we have this, which is using these new variables to know if we need to do something or not with this. So we can have this is added virtual trailering logic. It's not like a logic, but it helps us to do some stuff. Okay, now we should be able to update this, and we can check more stuff related to the strategy. These are the inputs. This is what we have changed here, so that we have this virtual trailering logic, but we will need the trailering logic per se, which we have not implemented yet. Okay, and here we have this stupid stuff that it's going to be nuts. How the hell do we do this? Because yeah, so we need all of these variables properly before using them, because otherwise this is not going to work as expected. Okay, so yeah, so this is okay. Let me check. Let me check what we have right now. So the only change is some B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit on 939, which is everything happens, which is like this, stop loss and so on. Okay, and this is virtual trailering position, begin and end. Okay. So let me take a look at whatever. So we don't care about this variable because this is always true. Nice. And then there's the we are inside a by order, we are not inside a by order. This is being or not with this variable here, which is the both one. So let's I'm not sure. Yeah, virtual trailing logic, which I have up here. This is here. So the way you know that you are on a position or not is using the same code as you were using here on 939 something. Where the hell are you? Yeah, I mean around here. Yeah, something like that. Wait a minute, this has more stuff than what the comparison is showing to us, probably because we have improved this part. Or maybe this is not the same part, and that's why. Yeah, this is the part that I was looking at. So this is stop loss. I don't want to do anything with the stop loss. And this is the take profit part, and I want to work with this take profit part. Okay, so look at this. Are we inside a by order or not? That's a good question. This is what we need to fix. We need to have new variables so that this makes sense. Okay. So the idea is that if we were not in a position and we are on one of them, if we are not in a position and we are in one of them, then what the hell do we have? I don't know. Yeah, it means that we are in a position. Yeah, that's right. So so this means that we are the virtual inside a position. This is true. Okay, so that this means that we have this variable here, which by default is going to be false, because there's no other way to do this. So that's it. If you were not in a position, and then if you were not triggering this, then you trigger it, okay, then it means that you are inside the position. That's more or less what it means, okay. That's it. What more do we need here? We also need let me see. We also need a way of changing this into false, which oh my god, what I have done. Yeah, so I can go into here. So this is if reverse. Make sure that virtually is set to false once take profit has been reached. Okay. We need to modify this later, but so far we are not going to modify it because that's what we have. Okay, so yeah, what more do we have here that we want? So risk reward ratio, take profit. So the take profit is based on the stop loss position ratio, which is whatever we have done. Yeah, so we need to have take profit and take profit per one. So that means that we need, yeah, we need these values here, which is take profit and take profit per one, because otherwise we don't know when there is a new take profit. So these are virtual values because this is not true. These are the trailering one, which are virtuals, but let's use virtual so that it's sure that it makes sense that this is virtual values. Okay. So these values are calculated here with this stuff. So we are going to calculate them right now. First of all, we need this order stop loss with this ATR. Wait a moment, do we have two stop losses? One for long, another one for... Well, okay. We will figure out how to deal with this. So... which is the take profit price? So then we have this too, which is this one and this one. So this is the long one and this is the short one. We want both of them. But before doing that, we are going back. We're going back to our current file. We're going to find the inputs here. Let's find the name. So ATR, take profit length. Yeah, so this is wait a moment. Okay, let's try to rename this. So this is ATR take profit price. So this is trailering ATR long take profit. Okay, okay. And this should be also be named as trailering take profit. So let's try to fix this. Trailering. Short take profit. Probably the calculation will need to be changed, but at least we have something. Okay, so we have the new variables name. Okay, and this also should be changed into something else, because otherwise this does not make sense. So this should be in, if it's not, this should be long order take profit per one, and this is also take profit per one. Okay, so please let's take a look at these inputs. So this is the source. So the source is going always to be closed, but let's use this. And as I was saying, the stop loss, the source is going to be always close, but we're going to use this instead. Nice. The length, same thing. Just copy and paste whatever we have here. And the multiplier is here also, and we are going to use it. So this is nice. Yeah, so this is nice. Yeah, so the inputs have been replaced. Now let's take a look at what we are doing here. So the long take profit should be the source plus something, not minus something, and the short take profit should be the same thing. And then here the long take profit should be probably this one here. That's the higher price minus, oh wait a moment, long take profit price. Yeah, this is not right. Wait a moment. Didn't we have this properly before? Okay, so this is the take profit, which is higher, so this should be like this, minus close. Is it like that? So we have 120 minus 100 times 100. Yeah, that makes sense. And the one from here should be something similar, but not so much. So I guess is close. Yeah. This should be close minus this take profit price, which is down, so that this is positive. Yeah, so this is 120 minus 100. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, nice. So we have this. Wait a moment. Long order take profit per one. Yeah, so this is trailering. We're going to have so long rival names. Otherwise this does not Trailering long order, take profit per one. Yeah, I mean, why do we want order here? Is it because originally order stop loss? Order stop loss. Yeah, because this is used later on somewhere. Yeah, so trailering long order. Yeah, I don't think we need order at all here. Okay, so we have this stuff here. This is nice. So what more are we going to have here? That's a good question. Yeah, this is a good question. What are we going to have here? Okay, so now we have the take profit per one. So we should be able to take a look at whatever changes we had here. So we had this calculation, the maximum profit price, which I am not doing. So what the hell I have been doing here? Okay, so I have been doing this, which is the take profit per one, and also take profit, which I'm not sure if I'm using it or not. Yeah, so I have done this, which that's a good question. Do we have to do this or not? We need to take a look at this too to see if we need it or not. Okay, so this trailering take profit per one. It's only taking into account wait a moment. So these are the default values, okay? And here we have this, we want this condition to be true in order to have a specific take profit and take profit per one. Otherwise we don't want to have this in any way. So that means that we want to have all of this condition. So let me find this condition on this timer line, which is something line 1000 something. Okay, this is timer. Okay, this is a calculation about take profit per one. We want to copy and paste all of this condition. Okay, because we don't want to modify this if we are not in a virtual what's the name, position. So everything here, I mean, not the trader take profit, which should be done always, because that's something that you need to do always. It's a pity, but that's how it works. This needs to be done always, but it does not mean that we are going to use it in order to define take profit per one again, which, by the way, this was to be this one here, isn't it? So no need of a take profit if it's not used, but if we use it, we will for sure use it. Okay, so let's think about this. If you are not in a position, so it's this one. If you're not in a position or you are about to get into a position, yeah, so that means not inside a position, and now we are inside that position, so that means current one, and this is true. Okay, so if you are not in a position or you are about to get into position, then you want to calculate this take profit per one for long and for short, okay? Otherwise you don't calculate it. So that means that if you are inside the position and you also were before, you don't want to calculate this. Yeah, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Let's save this current change here. We will see what to do. Ruckard Trailering, probably you want an enter here so that it's a bit more nice. And we don't want to enter down here neither. Okay, so this is, yeah, so this is logic, but this is logic too, because it's another thing. So I'll be back, and we will check more stuff that needs to be taken into account in these virtual trades. Okay, so let me see what we have right now. Yeah, we don't want this line. Have we added this to the commit? Probably yes. Yeah. Let's fix the commit. Okay. Oh, look at this. It might about to break, although I'm not very convinced about it. Okay, so now we have this here, which is what we are doing here is taking a look at here and knowing if this is okay or not. But now we are going to check I mean, not check this, but we also need so if we are inside, let me see, if we were not in a position and now we are in a position which is our position price. So this had, so here we use this position price in a lot of places, okay? So we need this to be a nice thing, so this should be close, because that's what it is, and this should be Boolean variable. I mean float variable, if you ask me. Yeah, the first one should be the close price from the first candle. I mean, it's the only explanation that makes sense. So we are only going to update this if we go into a trade, so that we have the right value. Yeah, that's the idea. And I also want to add down here code in order to know if we have reached or not these take profits, so that we can know that we are not inside the trade. So what you do here is, if we are inside a position and at the same time okay, how the hell is this? If we are inside the position and how the hell do you do this so that it makes sense? Trailering, take profit. Yeah, maybe we can was reached. So this is I mean, not this thing, because this is the percentage we don't care too much about the percentage here, if you ask me. What we care about is this price here, which this is not right, because wait a moment. Yeah, this is not right. So what we want to change to save is the price in order to know if we have reached it or not. So there's no need of defining this per one unless you use it later. Yeah, but this needs to be calculated on each one of the trades. Okay, let me see. This is the ATR price. So we should be able to have another price which is not ATR. I mean this thing as TMP if you want to. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a new variable which we are going to have here, bar float. That way everything is going to be much easier to implement, if you ask me. Okay, so this is going to be an A. Now what you want to do is this thing here should be this thing here with this the short one. Now you will see what I'm trying to do. So this is a TMP and this is a TMP. So this is the TMP for long and this is the TMP for short. Damn it, I'm not doing this right. Why don't I have an ATR here? Short. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so ATR. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Here, probably. Okay, so this should be, damn it, this should be here. No, my God. Why don't we have the ATR? Okay, so this should be here. Nice. These are the default ones. This is the new one and the new one. Okay. So should be the first one. This should be this one here. Okay, so let me check this again because these are a lot of changes. So these are the usual ones, trailing intake per one and per one, just in case we use them later, which I'm not sure we use them later, if you ask me. Okay. Now we have this new variables, which is what we had before. So this profit and this profit, and here we have this other variable. But the difference is that now this saves its value on each one of the trades. So that means that I can say if this price has been reached or not, like this. So how do you do this? How do you know if this was reached on the previous candle? So the question is, if you are inside a position where if you are inside a position yeah, okay, so if in the last candle you were inside a position and this was reached, or the other one was reached, which is the short one, then it means that you are no longer inside the position. So we say that the position is false. In such that way, some calculations are not done at all. So if you were in a position, the last candle, yeah, that's a good question. What does happen when this is true and this is false? You could have an enter here, yeah, that's a good question. How the hell do I handle this properly? So if you were in a position, or if you are in a position, I mean, the question is, should I check the current candle or the previous candle to know if I want to close or not? That's the question. And we should probably do this test before anything. Yeah, so this should be probably done here, which is here, not at the end, so that you can later say, if you are here, then you are in a position and you do some stuff. Although that means that if you happen to end and then open a new one, you will never know if you have ended it. Yes, you would know, because we are using the previous candle here. Yeah, so what's the... What the hell are you? What's the take profit price something something? It's the one from here. Okay, so that means that this is higher than the low from the previous candle, and that is lower than the high from the previous candle. Okay, so previous candle is with a 1. That's it. The same thing should happen here, if you ask me. However, it's different variable. It's not this one, but this one instead, which should be modified here. So if the price is higher than the low and less than the high, then the price was reached, or the price was reached. So that means that you are no longer inside the position. However, if this is true again, then you are inside the position again. But the question is, oh my god, let me see. We should take into account what happens when the take profit is reached, and whatever the reason is, the next position is true. So unless we have something so if you were not inside the position, or yeah, okay, so if you set this to false, I think we want this to be down here, now that I think about it. So so first of all, we are not inside the position, okay? Then we test this, and if we were in a position and the price was reached on the previous candle, then we are not in a position. We can make then the right values for take profit 1, and then we can say hello, we are inside the position because something has decided that we are inside the position, and then we do more stuff. That's what we want to do later. So what's the last commit? Virtual Trailering logic. Yeah, we can just amend the last commit, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now we need to fix, to test, to think. Now we need to think about all of the rest of stuff that we need in order to deal with this virtual position, because yeah, here we have found out how this price was reached, and that means that we can do something with this, and this is going to be nice. So I'll be back in a minute or so. Okay, so I'm back. Let's take a look at the comparison, see what we want to have around here. So we have this stuff that it's no longer needed because okay, so let's take a look around here. So here we have maximum profit price, maximum profit excursion, and so on, which we need to make also here, because right now what we have here is this initial take profit, okay, but we do not have whatever we usually do with all of this, which I'm going to show you. So then you have this initial long stop loss, initial short stop loss, which is used later. Yeah, look at that. This is used later in order to do the stuff. Although, yeah, we don't do the same thing for the take profit. Down here. Which is this thing here. Okay, let's try this to add this code first, and then we will try to find out how to deal with this. So this is 1071. Okay, so yeah, so is this code here? I think so. So this is defining an expected take profit based on this, and we want not the E one but the C one, if I'm not mistaken, because otherwise this is not going to work as we want to. So we want the C1. We no longer need the... Okay, what the hell is the C? Okay, so we want the C1. So this is 1000 something. Okay, probably here. So this is take profit per one, which we have already done. And down here we have this take profit, which is based on the maximum profit excursion and maximum loss excursion. And we want to have this somewhere so that, yeah, so that it works as expected. So I want to copy this down here somewhere. So let me, bear with me. So we should have this just after the take profit has been done. Yeah, that's right. So wait a moment, is this down here? Is up here, isn't it? So otherwise, yeah, so this is the way I want it to be. Now I have lost. Yeah, so I want to copy and paste here. That's it. So trailering take profit. Yeah, this is going to be the virtual trailering take profit, I guess. Okay, so we want to copy all of this here, and then we will manage how the hell is all of this. So we want all of this to be done always, because that's how it works. So we only want this to be run if we are just about to be in a position. So this is wait a moment, this is not, yeah, I mean, yeah, I prefer to have fleet. Okay, so I have this thing here, which is the same thing as saying this, because this is a position, it's not either long or short. So as is the same thing, it means that expected take profit so the expected take profit long take profit short take profit. Yeah, these are new variables that we added ourselves, isn't it? Because else it didn't work properly. Yeah, so we need to work with all of this. The question is, do I have two different ones? Because I reuse this, so I just don't reuse this. I mean, I should only have this expected profit, which is here. Okay, so this is going to be here. Long take profit, short take profit. So the thing about take profit being reached, it needs to be done with another variable, which I will have to define here, otherwise you won't be able to reach this. So the question is this a price? Yes, this is a price. Oh my god, this is a price. So what you want, okay, let me write on my notes so that needs to be rewritten so that it uses a new variable beard something something, which is the new variable. The new variable is beard long take profit. Okay, so we have beard short take profit and beard expected take profit. Okay, so oh my god, is it going to break 17,000 or not? I was trying, yeah, here it is. So, okay, so expected take profit, now it's beard expected take profit, because I say so, because this is no longer what we had before, but this is virtual. So let's do it. Nice. Then position price is not a thing that we want to have. We want to have a virtual position price, which is here. And as you can see, the first time you get into a position, you are not going to have this position price, because why would you? That's a good question. Why would you have this? So maybe this is not the right place to have this. The reason why we have this here is because we are inside a position. We need to make we need to calculate everything here. So if we are in a position, that means that that the position price is defined, we are right, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. So bear position price. Okay, let me see. Oh, look at that. So here we have this position price, and we should be using the virtual one. So let's fix this so that we use the virtual one here. Okay. What more do we have here? Take profit per one. Yeah, that's not right. So what you want to use here is yeah, that's a good question. What the hell do you want to use here? You want to use I mean, so this is the price. Question is, are we going to change this price every time? And the answer is yes, we are going to change it. Or is it not this thing here? No, this is not this thing here. So this is initial price, if you ask me. Which is a close plus whatever. So what we want to see here is this thing here, if you ask me. Which is the initial take profit, if you want. Okay. And also this is okay. So down here we should have the other one, which is the short one. So let me check here, down here. We should have this here. That's right. So this is the initial take profit minus whatever we want to have, so that it goes. Oh, wait a moment. Is this right or not? So here the take profit goes up, here it goes down. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let me check more stuff. Oh, break even for per one. Yeah, let's use this as the break even. Then we've got this long take profit. Yeah, but these are settings that we don't need, if you ask me. And this long take profit is not long take profit, but virtual one. Let's long take profit. Okay. We also have short take profit, which should also be renamed into beard short take profit. Beard short take profit. Not this one, but those ones. Okay. Wait. Understand why it was bookmarked here. Okay, so yeah. Let's take a look at all of this. So you have the beard expect profit, which is a temporary variable that we use here in order to go long or short. So there's some stuff that I don't know if it makes sense or not, which is yeah. Do we need any of this trailing take profit? No, because we are not going to use it. It's either one or the other one. And we only want the price. So I think we don't need this. And we don't need this. Okay. So we should probably have here something like long, and here short. Now I can remove this. Okay, so what we get from here is this thing here. Okay, let's save the work so far so that we don't lose everything here. Oh, look at that. Is this going to break to the top? That's a good question. Okay, so these are the two variables that actually define what the take profit, what the take profit is. So if you were not in a position and you are in a position, you get assigned take profit. So we need this to be the take profit, otherwise this is not going to work properly. So that means that, let me see, yeah, so this long take profit should be, I mean, I don't think we need this. And I think that the idea is that this long take profit by default is this should be the one from here, and the short one should be the other one. Isn't it? So here you are not inside the position, and then you are, which is the same thing as here. And you, what you're going to do, you're going to override this with whatever it was calculated plus excursion. Wait a moment. This is not right. This should be run every time. Have we checked this properly? If you are inside the buy order, then inside the buy order. Yeah, this is the take profit. Wait a moment. So either this is wrong, or I'm copying it from an older version which had not the right code. Let's take a look here. Maximum profit excursion. If you were not inside the buy order, and then you are in a side order. This does not make sense. Does this mean that this was wrong all the time? Or what? Wait a moment. Okay, let me check. Let's, you know, let's restore this Phoenix 1. This is C warning. Maybe that's the reason why this did not work as expected. But this needs to be updated in each one of the trades, otherwise this does not make sense to me. Isn't it? Because the take profit, this trailering take profit should be updated always. Maybe the stop loss was a bit better implemented. Where the hell is this? Okay, here you have something else, and we should have some stop loss. Okay, this is the take profit, this is the take profit per one, this is stop loss. Okay, so the stop loss, yeah, okay, so we can see how the take profit was not modified at all initially. Probably the time made it modified. But the stop loss, yes, stop loss is modified every time, and that's what we're doing here. So yeah, so we just want to know if we are inside an order, and that's it. Okay, so let's fix this properly. So this is where we get this trailering stop loss in the end. So yeah, okay, let me check. So the first time this will be set to this, and then you will have this. But this needs to be if you are inside a position. That's right. We have the initial take profit for here, and then you change this so that this is what you use here. So let's save this now that we have find out that this made sense. So we are going to amend this commit once again. And so this is reached or this is not reached. Okay. This is something that needs to be done with some data. And the question is, you are supposed to use this because this is the end result. Okay, so this thing here, this thing here, and this is the short one, which should be used here. And now we're going to have another variable and another variable here. Nice. That's it. If you are in a position and then it was reached, then it means that, look at that, you are no longer in a position, and probably you want okay, so this is another fix if I'm not mistaken. Okay, what more do we have here? I have written something else, but I'm not sure. Yeah, make sure that this is yeah. Okay, we have managed to do this properly. My question is, what the hell happens when this is reached? No. The question is, do we have to reset this? Do we have to reset beer loan take profit? Because the first time so if we are not, if we are in a position, no, if we were in a position okay, so if this is reached, we are no longer in a position, and this gets overwritten. That's what I wanted to know, and that's what we want to have here. Okay, now we're going to work with the inputs, because the inputs are not the ones that we had originally. So this is something that needs to be modified properly. So up here we're going to open the same file, and we have some inputs which we might need down here, which is the maximum profit exclusion ratio. Yeah, but this is virtual, because we know that this is virtual. Yeah, that's it. This is virtual. And the other one, which is the loss, is also virtual, so we need to replace them with a virtual one. That's it. Now we have this maximum loss expression, and yeah, maximum profit expression. Okay, this is also virtual, so let's change this here so that we can use this later. Virtual and virtual. Nice. Yeah, look at that. This is very nice. Beard. Do we have anything more that we should be afraid of or whatever? Do we need this for anything? No, we don't, because what we are actually using is this was this reach, which we are going to use later for some logic, or maybe not later, but yeah, maybe later on. I mean, so if you were inside a position and this was reached, no, and yeah, I mean, we will see how we manage to do this properly. This might need to be moved up so that I can use it in my script as I want to. Site position price, close. We don't need this. Okay. Commit amend. That's right. So let me see. Yeah. This needs to be moved up so that it makes sense, so that we can use it later in the strategy itself. Because this take profit was reached while being inside the position. That's a good question. Are we inside the position? It depends on... Oh, this is going to be nuts. Look at that. We depend on this super strategy to know if we are inside a position or not. Again. And we also want a strategy okay. My God. Should we move this to the upside and that's it? Because otherwise this has nothing special. I mean, it's a lot of code, but it has nothing special. But what is true is that we need to know if we how the hell is this? We need to know if the take profit was reached. So this needs to be before the strategies are used. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the stupid super strategy that we have here, and so by default this is true. Yeah, I mean, we could have this thing here if we wanted to, which is quite easy to do, and that means that we don't miss this logic here at all. So now we have this line moved into another way, another part. So let's edit the same commit once again. Let me show what the hell is doing this. So is removing this, putting this here. Okay, so my idea is that we can move everything here to somewhere else, which is at the start of the script, because actually we don't need anything from this part. I mean, this is where take profit and everything is being calculated, but we don't need anything related to this. The only thing we need is this. Everything else should be used, and that way we will be able to use this later on. Okay. I mean, later on. Oh, look at that. Yeah. This is the strategy, other than thinking about it. Yeah, look at that. This is the strategy. So the strategy is... wait a moment. Yeah, we could have this as the strategy itself, although yeah, so this should be going into here, not here, sorry, into here. So this is the Ruckard Trailering position. Okay, let's take a look here. See if it makes sense. So we add all of this code which is removed from here. Yes, please. So now we are quite near to what we are aiming for, which is the trailering super strategy. Where the hell I am? Trailering super strategy. Begin and end. Okay, so the trailering super strategy is about what do we want here? So the first condition, I mean, we have a trailering long, which by default is false, and trailering short, which by default is false. Is this how it works? Yeah, and once you trigger it, then you trigger it. Okay, so by default this is false. So how do you know that you need to trigger a long entry? Okay, so you need to have 3 conditions, but we will write them down here so that it's easy. Conditions to trigger a long position. So we were inside a virtual position in the previous candle. Okay. We were inside a virtual position in the previous candle. Long take profit was reached, and price is below the virtual price is below the bear position price. So long position take profit bear position price, and long position stop loss bear position price something right here. the same thing should happen with the short position. So we have not ended this. So this is quite a complex script, if you ask me. And attempted take profit per one is higher than the break even for minimum take profit, something like that. Okay, so we have many conditions here, so let's take a look. Let's try to implement some of them. We were in a virtual position in the previous candle. Okay. What about we were in a virtual position? So this is this one here. Beard inside position. So we were in a virtual position in a previous candle. Okay. The next condition is long take profit was reached. So that means that it was reached. It means it was reached on this candle because this is when we reach it. So this thing here, look at that. Okay, what more do we have here? Price is below, so attempted take profit is higher than break even. Price is below the mid position price. Let me see. And does the bear position price get somehow reset then? So bear position price. So close is under this bear position price. Okay. And finally, finally we have this thing about the take profit per one, which we had commented somewhere. We have removed it. So basically, what the hell is this? So basically, once you get these values here, you can calculate the one and you can use that. Yeah. Yeah, so basically what I can do here is close time this thing here. This is the break-even price. So the bear position price, which is here. this is higher than what you want to use, but this is not right. You want the short take profit to be reached. Short take profit was reached. That's it. Okay, so short take profit was reached. The price is before that, and so on. Okay. What about trading short? So long take profit has been reached. The price is above the pre-position price, and this is our target, and this needs to be below or minimum. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so here we have the next conditions. The only thing that it's not right is this might be a 7 instead of break-even per 1, and also this was reached. Yeah, we need to modify the take profit. That's something that it's, yeah, so yeah, here it is. So take profit needs to be the position price and so on. So yeah, so now we can add this, and this is going to be number 3. Where the hell are you? This is going to be number 3 because it's different part of the code that I am modifying. Yeah, okay. So, how the hell do you modify take profit so that it makes sense? So first of all, you need to have a take profit, isn't it? It's a good question. How do you do this? I'll be back later. Okay, so we are back. So what we want to work with the take profit, okay, which we will need per one and so on. So yeah, this is going to be quite complex if you ask me. Oh, look at that. It has not reached, it has not broken out here. Okay, yeah, so I think we need a new variable so that the take profit part is done with that variable, so that we can say that we change everything. So this variable should be whatever we were using originally. So here we have this trailering debug, which we also need to write down, as we need to plot whatever it's needed, because we have not plotted anything yet, and we should plot the take profit stuff, if you ask me. Yeah, so why the hell do you have this? Yeah, let me. Yeah, so here on C we should have another input which we are going to use right now, which is enable the take profit. That's what we want to use here. So this is the trailing take profit, and this is the part which we are going to check right now. Okay. So yeah, okay, let's go back to C in the top. Now let's work on this part, which should be down here, I guess. But before doing that, let's check this compare here, so that we can see where the hell do we want this to be changed. Yeah, so let me see. How the hell do we do this properly? Yeah, we don't care anything about the excursion because we already have we have already done this. Wait a moment. We have not done any excursion yet. Oh my god. Yeah, we have not done the excursion, so the excursion. Oh wait a moment. So yeah, so let's implement the excursion part. I thought I had already implemented the excursion part, but it doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem so. So yeah. Let me restore this so that let me restore this so that I am not confused with this take profit line. So I want to finish the part with the excursion one, which we have not done. So here we have this trailering super strategy, which is about, are you inside the trade, did the take profit, was the take profit reached, does this make sense to even think about it. But if you take a look here, this is using this excursion, and this is not calculated anywhere, and this should we should be searching for this and having the calculus somewhere. So as you can see here, there is, so those values, those variables are here, which is the okay, so we have these variables here. Trade take profit and trade take profit per one, which we will maybe use later with the take profit. But the thing is that we have this maximum stuff that implemented the strategy in variables. Yeah. We might not need this. So we might just use them here, if you ask me. Although the one about trade and take profit and so on, I don't think this is something that needs to be defined here right now. But we should focus on this maximum excursion, which I'm not sure if they need to be here or not, if you ask me. Okay. So let's take a look at this. How the hell is this calculated? So you can see here. Well, this is only calculated if this is turned on, but we don't cut much because this is turned on always. So yeah, so apparently we are doing this stuff like this, and yeah. And what the hell is this? Maximum loss excursion. That's a good question. Where the hell do we want to run all of this? Because we have this maximum profit excursion here. Which is, well, we are inside the position or not. And this is the full take profit. Yeah. So we probably want it to be here. Although I'm not sure if this is a good place to be. Yeah. To have this here. So I want this to be here. That's it. So let's copy and paste, and we will have to modify some stuff, because otherwise this is not going to work properly. So on the top we are going to open our strategy again, just in case we need something else. And yeah, look at that. Okay, so Can we please understand what's happening here? Yeah, we don't need this because that's we are always going to calculate this, and we don't need this because we are always going to calculate this. Okay, and this is the maximum profit excursion. Begin and end here. That's it. So maximum profit excursion begin. Okay, so let's take a look to see what the hell we have here, which is, are we inside an order or not? And the same thing happens here. We have some variables which probably should be birth variables. So first of all, this thing about being inside a position or not, it's this thing here. So let's just use it. Okay, so you are not, and then you are. The same thing happens here. And the same thing happens here. Then we are inside oh, look at that. Maximum profit excursion should have one for long, another one for short. Now that I think about it, isn't it? I mean, or not. Yeah, so maximum profit. So this should be 700 something. So we should have new variables here, which are these ones here. So we want to keep maximum loss price and maximum profit price for both long and short. And maximum profit excursion, maximum loss excursion. Maximum profit excursion. Yeah, all of this needs to be long and short, and this is also virtual. So this should be first of all beard. Okay. Now we should have the long one and the short one. So otherwise This does not make sense. Short and not short. They should be long. Okay. So this is short. 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 Nice. Long, short, and so on. So we need to modify here whatever we have. So this is a profit, and this is inside the buy order. Yeah, so the first one is inside the buy order, and the second one is inside the sell order. So let's work with that in mind. So maximum profit price should be this one here. So yeah, so this is like this, and the second one is with a short, so it's short maximum profit price. That's it. So short price, short price, short price, short price, and short price. And so what we have down here is the short LED spirit, short maximum profit excursion, which should match this one here, isn't it? Yeah, it match. So this is also used here. So this should be the long one here with the position price. This should be the long maximum profit excursion, which is this one here. That's it. Okay. So this is long. This is short. Okay. However, there is something that it's not right here, which is this position price. Okay, so this position price, it's not the position price but something else, which is the bird one, which is here. Look at that. So we need to replace this here. So position price should be replaced with this bird position price, virtual one. Look at that. And we are also going to replace this maximum loss excursion values here, so that it's there. I'm not sure where the hell. Yeah. Okay. So let's take more. So we are not inside the position. We do this. which is the maximum one, or if you are inside, then you do this. Okay, and then later on we say the same thing if you are inside of it. Then you modify this too. We could have this into a single one of them, but I don't think it's useful to have this into the same place. Yeah. Okay, what about the maximum loss? Okay, so the maximum loss is quite similar. So let me copy whatever we need here so that it's easier. So what we need here is think about not being and then being into the position, which is found in many places, like here. And okay, not sure how we have replaced this. Before it had to be replaced, but I don't know. I don't get much. Okay, so maximum loss price should also be modified so that it is weird something something. So this should be Beard maximum loss excursion price. Maximum loss price. So this is a long. This is a long. Also a long. Okay, now we want the short one, which is here. Look at that. And this maximum loss excursion is here. Okay. Now we should have this here. So this is short. This is long. So this should be long. And this should be using the long price. But it doesn't matter how you calculate it because it's the same thing here. It's absolute value. So let's check if there is anything left or if there's something wrong here. So this should be long with all of these prices. Close, something. And down here it should be almost the same thing, and that's the case. Okay. So now we have this thing here. Discussion. So we are going to add this as 3 or 4 or whatever. I think it's 3. Yeah. Oh no, this is number 4. Let's fix it. So the next one is okay. So this is number 4, and the next one it's going to be number 5. So what we want to do right now is to modify the code which is lower. That uses this, which is here, I guess. We have this maximum profit excursion, which is here. Oh my god. And we also have the okay, so this is long profit excursion, so it's this one here. Nice. And down here is the short one, so we should just use the short one here. Maximum profit excursion. This is a short one. Nice. And now we should focus on this loss excursion, which is here. So this is the long one, and the short one is here. So let's just use it here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think this is what we were looking for. So let me check. What do we have here? Okay, so we are using the long one and the long one, and here we are using the short one and the short one. So this is quite good, if you ask me. So now we should be able to add this and say that this is number 5. Nice. Okay. So now I'm going to push this because there are a lot of changes, and you know, we don't want to lose any of this work. So we are going to check. Yeah, I mean, so this is F reverse. This is not going to find anything, but the last commit is this one here. Okay, so that means that I should be able to edit this and find this F1 with all of the logic that we have here. So let's copy and paste this into the video description so that it's not lost into the ether. Okay, so we have implemented the excursion part, so now we need to implement the take profit part and the plot. And hopefully this works as expected, because otherwise this is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to end here the what's the video, and we will work with these variables here. Including Boolean variables. Including Boolean input variable, which is you want to do this or not. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to show you a video and we will end here.
Zignaly, all of the profit, none of the work. Invest alongside the top digital asset managers and funds. If you use my link and deposit at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable thick coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees.